Hi, I'm making another film. This is the day before my operation to collect eggs. So this film is for anybody who's thinking about or going through the egg donation process in the UK, or anybody who's taking buserelin and menopur and having egg collection as part of their IVF treatment. In this video I'm going to talk about the trigger shot that I had to take 36 hours before the operation. I'm going to talk about the side effects of buserelin and menopur. I'm going to talk about exercising whilst you're undergoing treatment, and I'm going to just have a quick word about the operation itself. So last night I had to take an injection of Pregnil, which when I received the box of drugs from the courier right at the start of the treatment, that one had to go straight in the fridge. So it's been sitting there for about 4 weeks. The inside the box is 2 little glass ampoules, and one has sodium chloride solution in, one has a powder, so it's very similar to the menopur injections that I've been doing all along, and it's injected in exactly the same way with the injector pen into the wall of the stomach. So I didn't bother making a film of that because it's so similar to the menopur. However, when I did it last night, I realised that if I knocked it or spilt it at all, it was game over, because I wouldn't just be able to nip out and get some more. So I had to make sure I stayed really calm, really relaxed, and was able to, and then it was fine. But yeah, it's worth doing that one really carefully because you haven't got a spare. So side effects: buserelin I took for about 2.5 weeks on its own at the beginning of the treatment, and I had no side effects with that, and actually really found that a really enjoyable thing to take. I felt a lot lighter. I lost about 1 pound or 2 pounds in weight, probably off my chest and my tummy. I felt very light all over, which was lovely. I had one headache with that. It lasted about 2 hours, really horrible headache. I had to lie down, felt a bit sick and shaky. I had one paracetamol tablet and then was fine for the rest of the day. With the menopur, which I started, and what I didn't realise is that you had to take menopur and buserelin together for the second half of the treatment. Menopur didn't really feel like anything was happening until after 6 days. After 6 days I could start to feel a heaviness in my lower tummy. That was all. Now, the day before the operation, I actually weighed about 4 pounds more than I would normally, which is quite shocking. And I've had a few little twinges in my hips, a little tiny bit of pain, maybe because I'm a little bit heavier in that department. But otherwise, it's been absolutely fine. I haven't had any side effects from the Pregnil trigger shot either, nothing at all. Quick word about exercising whilst undergoing the treatment. If you watch videos on YouTube of girls donating in America, they'll talk about the fact they're not allowed to go to the gym, they weren't even allowed to ride a bicycle during their treatment. That isn't something that is advocated in the UK, as far as I know. I've been exercising exactly the same as normal. I've been swimming nearly every day. I've done yoga several times a week. I've been riding a bike everywhere, just like I do normally. Yesterday morning, I went for a run. I did a body balance class and a body pump class, and I feel fine. I went swimming this morning, and I would go swimming tomorrow if it weren't for the fact that I have to travel to the hospital for the operation. So that's the advice in England, is just to carry on with your routine as normal if you feel fine, but don't start any crazy exercise, especially if you're worried about putting on the 4 pounds. Just carry on as normal and then worry about that afterwards. So the operation tomorrow, I'm not really worried about it at all. The clinic do them all the time. They're total experts. It only takes 15 minutes apparently. They've been doing these operations since the early 90s, I believe, since the process became possible. And I will be under a general anaesthetic. Apparently it's a very light anaesthetic, and you come round quite quickly afterwards. I know that afterwards I might feel a bit woozy, a little bit drunk and disorientated, so my mother has very kindly agreed to come and meet me and look after me afterwards, which I'm very grateful for. So that's my job tomorrow, just to go in and stay calm and relaxed and just get on with the process. And then I'm just really strongly wishing that the ladies who are going to receive the eggs collected will have every success and lots of luck in having a successful pregnancy and the baby that they've wanted for a long time. So yeah, it's down to them after tomorrow. Any other eggs that are collected tomorrow that aren't used for the receivers will hopefully go to medical research, which I'm really pleased about as well. So I'll make another film after I've had the operation. Thanks for watching.